Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? At my local post office. Now, this time was one in Albion. Last time I was at the post office, one in Cranesville. It's real close to where I live. Um, yeah, I always look, before I get a book stamp, I see what different types of stamps they have. Sometimes they have very interesting ones, and they always have the Forever stamp, which I think is a great idea by the post office. If you have these stamps, if the price of postage goes up, the stamps are still good. You don't have to buy like additional stamps. Because I remember whenever it was 25 cents, because I remember when they had Earth Day stamps that went up to a penny, 26 stamps, and there was only one place, the hospital. This is when I was at Fort Bragg. They had like this little machine that sold at 1 cent stamps. So I went. My friend needed some, so I pretended I was sick, and he had to take me to the hospital. And we got some 1 cent stamps, and we BS'd and ate food there and stuff like that. So we goofed off the whole day. We were supposed to be working. I love doing that shit. It was awesome. Well, anyways, the Forever stamp, they have different types, and they had sharks. In the Cranesville one, I asked the lady if you had it. She didn't have it. And then when I went back there, I went to one in Albion, I saw they had the sharks thing right there. I asked if they had it this time, and they said, yeah. So I got the sharks this time. Of course, I'm fascinated with sharks. I mean, I've been fascinated with sharks since I was a kid. I think most people are. They are scary. I mean, one girl that does some videos with me did a couple of videos in a couple parts about swimming with whale sharks. Now, whale sharks are supposed to be harmless, but I'd still be terrified. And they could still kill you though. You know what I mean? And I do all these crazy shark reviews and stuff like that. So I had to get these. You know. So you got a picture of the shark right there. Now they have the different ones. They have the Mako. Right here in the Mako, I think is the scariest photo right there. They have the Thrasher, the Great White, the Whale Shark. Then they have the Hammerhead right there. I think this is really cool from the post office. The only disappointment is I was really surprised by this. Usually when they have like a sheet of stamps like this, there's information. Not one bit of information. Because usually they have like a paragraph on each shark or something like that. And I'm really surprised about that. But aside from that, really cool from the post office. So, I want to mention that. I still use my post office. I use email and stuff like that, but we still need the post office to deliver our packages and stuff like that. You get mail every day. It'd be nice if you didn't get sent bills, but it's just part of the game that we play. You know what I mean? And I also want to talk about the weather. Now, before we had a cold front, but the last 2 weeks it's been getting warmer. Like last week it was in the 80s, and then it started getting up, and now it's like in the 80s this week. Well, it didn't rain. It barely rained at all during the fair, which was fantastic. It didn't ruin the fair. That Friday and Saturday, I could have went to the fair Saturday. I didn't go. I went Friday. But I had enough fair days to last all the whole week. And, what else was I going to say? And now the temperatures are getting higher and higher, like in the mid 80s and stuff like that, with the 60s at night. And we're like, they said on the news, they've been recording weather in the Erie area for like 136 years. And they said we're like one half of a temperature above the warmest September since we've been recording the things. And today's the first day of fall, but it was really hot out. 85, 86. And it's supposed to be like that. And then starting Wednesday is still going to be 80. And then after Thursday, it's going to start raining. And there's a cold front. And it's going to be like in 68. From 80 to the next day is 68. So there's going to be another cold front coming again. I don't know. It's always subject to change. But I thought I'd mention this about shark stamps from the post office. And we're set to break a record in September. And today's like the first, I'm recording this on the 22nd, the first day of fall. It hit fall like 4 p.m. today. Or 4:22 p.m. today. I'm going to post this tomorrow. So, yeah, one girl says she missed Perkins. I miss Perkins too, but I don't miss those breakfast sandwiches Perkins. Those were awful. Check out the video. Look how terrible those sandwiches looked. Alright, I hope you liked this video. I have 2 shirts available through Me and B Designs. Link will be in the description. And until next time, bye, please.
Take care, my legion. Yeah, baby.